welcome back to part 2 of Call of Cthulhu. Not a whole lot happened in the part 1, spooky wise, but we're about to enter the charcoal mansion. So, let's go, eh?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh. I followed it. Doesn't really look burnt down.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
This guy is going to definitely die. You just feel it.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems.
Good to know. So I'm guessing it starts getting hectic once you get to the mansion. Maybe stop moving.
Poor kid.
So that must have been the kid.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Okay, well, I suppose that guy doesn't want to come with me. Here you are.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Alright. Oh, Copper's gonna
Pierce.
join me.
Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
This guy's so gonna die.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Time for some spooky.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
I guess we might consult the journal. Oh yeah, I got a couple of these. Okay. So I'm guessing the percentages are the percentage chance that it works. It's like strength. Let's validate. Alright. So we've got some additions. Roy Mitchell. James Fitzroy, police officer, Bradley, Silas. Alright.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ooh.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
It's cool that I wonder if because I upped my investigation that the people now have, I guess, identities. Because before it was just kind of shadowy figures. Unless they're just meant to be shadowy. Because you're not meant to know who they are yet. So he looks angry. Okay. It's a weird meat. Doesn't seem like I can click on anything else. Huh.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Oh. Violence against women. Australia says no.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Interesting. Doesn't seem like there's... Ooh, what is over here? A shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
It's kind of annoying that certain clues won't pop up until you found other clues. So I just feel like I'm retracing my steps. Doesn't seem to leave the room.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Oh, man. Should I be a dick? Nah.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Moving on.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
I don't know if there's any kind of collectibles in this game.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
It's really weird that they say that the mansion burnt down. It looks pretty... There's like one room that's kind of burnt, and the rest of it seems like it just needs a bit of dust. They said that the woman died only like 3 months ago. This house is pretty trash for being away for 3 months.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Ooh. Bit of lightning. Bit of wine and dine.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
You don't say. Alright. Oh, weird lamp. It's not connected to anything. Guess it's a gas lamp. Ooh.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Don't even know what that is. Oh. Someone didn't like that chair. Can't jump down. corridor. Whoa, I don't know about this. Look at that, it gets darker when you get inside. Whoa. What's around? Something's flashing. No. We have a key! Alright.
This door is locked.
I don't think we had a key to open it.
This door is locked. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
After the depressant. Okay. We do have a hidden item in the room. I'll close this door. I can't open the chest. Should be a hidden item somewhere in here. Can't open that. Alright, well.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Should have upped your lockpicking skills. Alright, well. This room doesn't seem too great. Try door number 3.
The boys' room.
Gonna blind myself yet again.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
So I'm guessing the sleeping... I don't know. They're not really pills, but... Oh yeah, they are pills. The sleeping pills are probably to make him go to sleep from having these nightmares. Yeah, I'm not going to have a fun time fighting that thing. Pictures are gone. Then how? Okay, I don't know how you could investigate these pictures. There's no pictures on the wall.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Okay. You guys can. Well, here's the paintings. If you guys wanted to read that, you can pause the video and have a read.
What was going through that boy's mind?
I wonder if that was the hidden item. See, it tells me there's a hidden item, unless it's in this room. What? That's what the key is for. Hot damn! Some kind of alchemy going on here.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Ooh, this one was returned. Only one. $500. Is it just me, or do they get more and more expensive? This FS person seems suspicious.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
I'm a detective, eh?
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Ooh, a bit of a love triangle going on. I'm looking. No.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Guess we'll.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Trying to bring back her mother, apparently. Okay, well.
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, hell no. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, I don't want to do it. There's still something hidden in this room. I can't figure out what. Oh. The light just went out. Okay. I know something's hidden. Just can't find it. Oh, here it is. Bloody hell, that scared me. Alright, well, let's go into this door with scratch marks leading up to it that was previously locked before. Obviously, nothing scary is going to happen.
Is anyone there?
It's like a mirror.
You! Stop!
This guy is not athletic at all.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I think this was a bit in the trailer. Can we put that? Okay, so scroll, flicks through my inventory. Get them out. Okay, figured it out. So I think that was in the trailer where you're chasing this thief into a secret corridor.
I'll cover you.
Oh, okay. It teaches me now how to use a light source. After I just figured
The
it out.
lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
kind of regret getting this spot hidden clues, 'cause now I'm just trying to find them.
A crowbar.
Could come in handy.
Could prove useful.
Alright, where'd you go? Oh man.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Oh, what could these scratches on the floor mean? Leading away from the bookcase. Almost as if the bookcase opened
As if the
up.
bookcase has been moved several times. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the... Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Oh, okay.
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
No, I bet you gotta turn it in some kind of way to open up the door.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
So I gotta figure out.
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
I gotta figure out how it's pointing at something. Okay, let's have a look at this.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
It's Mexico. Okay.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Number maybe.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Oh, what's nice oil? Let's check the journal. See what we got. I keep getting these.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Yeah, 4 boats.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
As I put it on the Atlantic. Oh,
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
old bootleggers tunnel.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him. 3 seats.
Ugh. Oh, blinded.
Look. Someone's been here.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Oh, what the heck is that?
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Oh, she was onto him.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh, mate, get good. What kind of detective is he? Can't even pick a lock. Hot damn. The plot thickens. So we can't get through here either.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Oh, he's saved. Gets to live for another day. I hope this water's not too gross.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. These paintings must be several centuries old.
It's getting a little bit more spooky.
Time has weakened these structures.
I bet you one of them is gonna break. What else is down there? What the hell?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Gross. Octopus oil?
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
No, I wanted to get there. Oh. Shouldn't have Specsavers. Oh, that's a picture of me. Oh, that's not cool.
A table for sacrifice?
Oh, that's not cool.
A mass grave.
Ooh. Bet you're gonna have to jump in there soon.
Oh God. I gotta. Okay. I can't breathe. What's happening?
So this is his.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Might as well take it.
I can't read Latin.
God, it is just like his dream. Apart from these people. What are they, bolt cutters? Not here last time. It's kind of like the dream. Okay, he's taking control.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that
I feel him.
you are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbesna Cthulhu Kashok.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
I'm just gonna leave these guys in peace. Heck, these guys chillaxing.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is
Oh,
complete.
what the heck? How did that guy not see
He will
me?
join you shortly.
I'm invisible. I'm just gonna walk back here.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Get back! You asked for it!
Oh, you just oh.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
Time to run. And yep, running is a great.
It's all caving in. I need to get out of here.
Camera shake, guys.
My leg!
You don't have legs. Just keep crawling. Crawl to victory.
Light! At last.
This game blinds you every time it does.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject.
guess. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You're dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!